Curly hair doesn't usually change overnight. It happens slowly when small habits start taking away its bounce and definition. You might be making some of these mistakes without even realizing it. Over time, curls can look drier, heavier, or less alive without you noticing exactly when it shifted. Most of the time, the curls aren't the problem. It's how they're being handled. Stick around, because once you see what's actually behind it, bringing them back is simpler than it seems. Mistake number 1. Lifeless roots. One of the first signs curls start to look older than they are isn't actually in the lengths. It's at the roots. The hair can still hold its texture and pattern, but the crown begins to lose that natural lift that makes curls feel light and full of movement. This usually doesn't happen all at once. It builds slowly through routine habits. Products applied too close to the scalp, heavy conditioning that travels upward, or simply not encouraging any lift during styling. Over time, the roots stop behaving like the rest of the hair. They sit flatter, move less, and create a silhouette that feels slightly weighed down even when the curls themselves are healthy. And for many people, this shift becomes more noticeable with age. The scalp naturally produces less oil over time, which changes how soft and supported the strands feel from the root downward. The change doesn't need a full reset. Lighter product placement near the scalp, drying techniques that encourage upward movement, and letting the roots breathe again can restore that softness in the silhouette. What often follows this shift is how the haircut itself starts revealing imbalance in a much more obvious way. Mistake number 2. The triangle shape. The triangle shape usually develops when curly hair is cut in a single length and left to grow without internal structure. At first, it seems like a simple grow-out phase, but over time the weight settles heavily at the bottom while the upper sections stay compressed. The result is a silhouette that feels bottom-heavy. The curls still exist, but they don't distribute evenly, so the visual balance shifts downward in a way that can subtly age the overall look. And this effect often becomes even more noticeable when the roots are already flat. Without lift at the crown, the hair loses vertical balance too, making the bottom-heavy shape feel even stronger and more pronounced. Instead of framing the face, the volume starts to sit lower than the cheekbones. That shift matters more than people realize because it changes where the eye naturally lands. Restoring balance doesn't require losing length. It comes from controlled layering that releases weight below the cheekbone and allows the shape to open upward again. Even soft face framing pieces can interrupt that downward pull without changing the overall density. But shape alone isn't the full story, because curls don't stay the same throughout life. Texture itself is constantly influenced by internal and external changes. Mistake number 3. Overwashing curls. Curly hair doesn't respond well to being stripped too often. Because of its structure, it naturally struggles to retain moisture, which means frequent washing can gradually change how soft and flexible the curls feel. At first, it seems harmless. Clean hair feels like healthy hair. But over time, stronger shampoos or too frequent washing begin removing not just buildup, but the natural oils that keep curls elastic and responsive. And beyond routine, there are deeper shifts that affect curl behavior over time. As we age, hormonal changes can alter density, softness, and how the curl pattern forms. During pregnancy, higher estrogen levels can make hair feel fuller and more defined, while after childbirth or during menopause, the same hair can suddenly feel drier or less predictable. Stress adds another layer to this. When the body is under pressure, cortisol can disrupt normal hair growth cycles, which affects both shedding and the overall quality of the strand. Even environmental factors like pollution or sun exposure can slowly change how the hair behaves. So when curls feel different over time, it isn't always about what you're doing wrong. Sometimes it's simply the conditions around the hair changing with you. A gentler washing rhythm helps bring things back into balance. Less frequent cleansing, sulfate-free formulas, and allowing natural oils to travel through the strands again helps restore softness without changing the curl pattern itself. And what happens right after washing often decides whether that softness actually holds. Mistake number 4, rough towel drying. Right after washing is one of the most fragile stages for curls. The structure is set, but not yet stable, which means small physical friction can alter the way the pattern forms as it dries. Using a standard towel creates that friction. The fibers rough up the curl clumps, separating strands that would normally stay grouped together. This is where early frizz often begins, long before styling products are even applied. Once that structure breaks, the final result rarely recovers fully. The curls may still exist, but they appear more scattered, less intentional, and harder to define as a cohesive shape. Switching to a microfiber towel or a soft cotton shirt changes this completely. Pressing the water out instead of rubbing keeps the curl pattern intact, allowing it to dry in a more unified, controlled form. After this point, the way the curls are handled day to day becomes just as important as wash day itself. Mistake number 5, harsh daily refreshing. Curls don't always need to be reworked every day, but many routines treat them as if they do. Constant refreshing can slowly turn into over-manipulation, especially when small imperfections are corrected repeatedly instead of letting the hair settle. What tends to happen is a cycle of adjustment. Re-wetting, reapplying product, reshaping sections that were actually in the process of forming naturally. Over time, this interrupts the hair's ability to hold a consistent pattern between washes. The result is a texture that feels less stable. The curls don't settle into a predictable shape, and the routine starts to feel like maintenance instead of support. Letting the curls settle more often and only refreshing where it's truly needed helps restore that natural consistency. And once the routine stabilizes, another factor begins to influence how full or tired the hair appears: the color itself. Mistake number 6, flat, one-dimensional color. Color has a quiet but powerful effect on how curls are perceived. A single uniform shade tends to flatten the visual depth of the hair, especially in textures that rely on light and shadow to show movement. Over time, natural color changes also start to play a role. Graying doesn't just change tone, it can subtly shift texture too. Some curls become more resistant, some looser, and the gray sections often feel drier or more wiry compared to the rest of the hair. On the other hand, heavily processed or overly bleached hair can exaggerate dryness even further, making the curl pattern appear weaker than it actually is. What tends to create a more balanced effect is subtle variation within the base color. Soft highlights or lowlights placed thoughtfully allow curls to catch light in different ways, while also blending the natural shifts that happen as hair matures. And even when color looks balanced, the internal condition of the hair still determines how alive the curls actually feel. Mistake number 7, moisture imbalance versus product overload. At a certain point, curls can stop responding the way they should, not because they're damaged, but because the routine has slowly drifted out of balance. Too much product can weigh the hair down and mute its movement, especially richer creams, heavy butters, or layered styling products that sit on the strand instead of absorbing properly. On the other end, using too little leaves the hair dry and frizzy, where the curl pattern never fully forms. Both extremes lead to the same result: curls that feel less responsive and harder to read visually. The issue is usually not the products themselves, it's all about how they're layered. Applying too much in one section while neglecting others creates uneven build-up, which makes the curl pattern look inconsistent from root to end. This is where a simpler, more intentional routine makes a noticeable difference. Lightweight leave-ins can restore hydration without coating the hair, especially when applied in small amounts and distributed evenly through damp strands. You're aiming for soft, flexible hair that still moves naturally. For definition, a light styling gel or curl support product can help the shape hold without making the hair feel stiff or locked in place. Used sparingly, it allows the curl pattern to set naturally while still keeping its movement. When the routine becomes lighter and more controlled, the curls start to behave more predictably again. And once that balance is restored, the overall transformation becomes easier to see without forcing anything. Bringing curls back. When you look at everything together, it becomes clear that curls don't usually shift because of one dramatic mistake. It's the accumulation of small habits, combined with natural life changes in hormones, stress levels, environment, and aging. For many people, curls don't just evolve once. They shift after pregnancy, change again with stress or health fluctuations, and often feel different during menopause or aging. Texture can become drier, curl patterns can loosen or tighten, and routines that once worked perfectly may suddenly stop feeling effective. The encouraging part is that this doesn't mean the hair is failing. It just means it's responding to a new version of you. And curls are one of the most adaptable textures when the routine finally matches what they need now. Should this happen to you, the key is usually to lean into the new curl pattern instead of trying to force it back to what it used to be. In most cases, you'll likely benefit from products with more moisture and a gentler, more supportive routine overall. The lift returns at the roots, the shape becomes more intentional, and the texture starts to feel softer again. Not by forcing it back to what it used to be, but by working with what it is now. Nothing about it requires starting over, just small refinements that let the natural pattern show up again without interference. So if your curls have been feeling a little off lately, it might not be your hair at all. Which of these changes have you noticed in your own routine or texture? And if this helped you see your hair a little differently, you'll probably enjoy this next video.